Hello, this is Corey the Keyblade Wielder, and we're back for another commentary. Heroes vs. Villains, Round 6. Let's begin. So we start off with the prologue. We see Queen Grimhilda and Captain Hook have recruited both Ursula and Morgana. Because they're using magic to float in the air like in all tournaments. And they had to help Hook get his treasure back, but the magic mirror tells them of a certain person. He tells all of the lines about this person that I've never heard at first. Until he was called hold on. Like Okthar. I never knew who Okthar was at first. I had to look it up on webs and stuff about this something called Dinotopia. I never heard of Dinotopia at first, but then I looked up at Huey's Animated Movies reviews. He's basically the reviewer that 73 Windman likes. I guess I saw his video when he did a reaction video of the top 10 villain songs from Huey, or the top 11, whatever. And when I watched Huey's review, it was suggested by this villain named Count CGI, which is his arch enemy that wanted to drain all the anger from him. And it turns out, Huey hated Dinotopia movie. He hated it, and he even hated the TV live-action miniseries of Dinotopia because it was inferior to the books. And I can see why. I even learned that it was based on a book series, and I'll leave the link down below to know info on it. It does sound good, and it is a shame that it didn't follow the books faithfully. I could have liked to see it as a how Hollywood would have actually treated Dinotopia, with the Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and Chronicles of Narnia, even though Narnia only has 3 films, which is sad. And it's interesting to know about that. So I guess all of Grimhilda's alliance have to go and summon Okthar, or free him from his prison. And then we see Captain Amelia along with all the RLS Legacy crew talking about this green item that's like a diamond or something before Zerg could get it. But they are unaware that Mulan is listening. But it turns out Zerg already has it. Oh, look at Tyler I want it. But of course, Doctor, whatever his name is, gives a potion to Tyler or something like that. You know, that serum to Tyler, that is. Basically, he's a mad scientist in a way. Then we see Simba, after getting severely wounded by Sharptooth. Well, of course, you're probably getting tired or wounded because you took down a T-Rex at 10 feet. I mean, that's 10 times stronger than you. Of course you're gonna be tired. It's like when a wrestler has to fight a bear. Of course the wrestler's gonna get tired. Man, that bear is tough, man. But of course, Simba has to rely on Timon and Pumbaa to take care of the Pride Lands while he's resting. I can understand that, but I know you're good friends with Timon and Pumbaa, but oh boy, either we're doomed or we're doomed. Stupid ads. Oh boy. Oh, good luck, you two. And in the Moses part, well, Aladdin introduces everyone to Moses, and he tells them why he's going, that what he's doing, that he killed a man with a blade. That's Saluk. Oh boy. Well, he's probably not dead. He's probably gonna be here. I mean, Saluk, that is. And of course Moses runs away. And now he has to go back to see if his brother is alright during the war. And everyone's like understanding. And one thing History Buff kind of mentioned is that JC thought of this interesting part, like, it's interesting that you have Aladdin, who is a Muslim, and Moses, who is a Jew. JC, if you're watching, I'm going to remind you like History Buff did. I mean, yeah, Moses is a Hebrew, but I mean, it's one thing to have a Jewish character, it's one thing. Moses is not just a Jewish character. He's a prophet of God, a prophet of not just Judaism, but of Christianity and Islam and the Baha'i faith and Zoroastrianism. If you guys don't know what Zoroastrianism is, I'll leave the link down below. I don't have time to explain. I'll probably explain it later. So, too blurry. So, yeah, they all decide to help Moses on his mission. Well, it's good they're all teaming up. Now it's a main alliance. Now the weird part is we have the prophet of God talking to Mickey Mouse. Imagine that being in the Bible. Okay, hold on. Love the reaction. Okay, first fight up. Timon and Pumbaa versus Ozzy and Strahd, or whatever. Ozzy and Strahd, that is. I actually like these guys, too. They're my favorite. Plus, Ozzy is what got History Buff love the gentleman villains. And it's interesting. One thing that got me into gentleman villains was Radican. Okay, those two are going to eat an egg from an ostrich nest. Good choice. Guess no dinosaurs allowed. Is there racism going on? Okay, even though I did a blame about the whole dinosaurs are much bigger than animals, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I think I remember they're kind of the same size as humans or ostriches. If my memory serves me right. If you've seen Lion King, you know the trigger word for Pumbaa is someone calls him a pig. Did someone call Pumbaa? They wanted to call Pumbaa a pig and he goes, "Yarr!" And then boom! An avalanche of rocks. I'm just gonna guess that's what happened. Yeah, Timon and Pumbaa wins. I guess all the animals are in good hands. Next fight, Danny versus Cruella de Vil. Cruella is upset that Jasper and Horace lost 4 animals, and because they heard Danny singing. This kind of confused me a bit in a way. I mean, shouldn't Danny... I know he's happy and all that he's singing around, but... I haven't seen Cats Don't Dance in a while. Maybe that's it. Maybe he's so busy singing he doesn't notice that he's being in danger. I guess Danny wins without him knowing. Next fight, Lauren and Darkwolf versus the Sheriff of Nottingham. In the description, hold on. Pause. In the description, sent to scan the area for intruders, the sheriff and his men find 2 warriors wandering by and decided to attack them. Yeah, that's what's going on. I did mention I do not like Fire and Ice, right? As much as I do not like Necron, I do not like Lauren and Darkwolf. I do not like the characters. I hate the movie. I don't like how it's animated. Yeah, it's all rotoscoped. It's where a person takes a photo of a person like that and they're drawing. That's how it's done. I don't know. Just something about it. Just don't like it. It's kind of like Polar Express in a way, but with computer animation. Oh, and there's Curdy. I guess Lauren and Darkwolf along with Curdy wins. Next fight up. Sinbad and Proteus versus Ursula and Morgana. Pause. As Sinbad and Proteus examine the strange ruby and the treasure, they soon find their ship under attack by 2 sea witches. Interesting. You got Proteus, who is a prince, who is sailing on the ship. Sinbad, who is a thief and an Arabian pirate, fighting 2 sea witches. Well, that gotta hurt. I mean, Spike was probably eating Morgana's tentacles off. Ouch. Whoa. Love the editing there. Ursula escapes, and did Ursula just grow one giant tentacle? I guess Ursula and Morgana wins, and now they got the ruby that's from the treasure. Seriously, ads? Okay, and now into the Interlude. Basil, along with the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, along when they brought along Fievel and Olivia. Don't you think you should just leave your kids in your house and have the nanny take care of them? I'm just saying. And they're looking for the Great Owl. How is Dumbo able to fit in that tree? Oh god, a spider. Yeah, I'm not gonna question the baby elephant in there, but yeah, it's still a spider, scary. And I guess we all agree that the Great Owl is kind of scary looking. Oh, and I love this Kingdom Hearts music. Everyone is so scared, but Basil is just keeping his cool. And Guzguz being all brave. And he, yeah, they tell them about their mission about finding Fievel's family, as well as trying to figure out where Ratigan's whereabouts, since the letter was only a vague clue. Oh, and the owl tells them about the dangers, and he warns them about his brother, the Grand Duke of the Owls. Strange, but interesting that these two are brothers. Is the Great Owl also magical? It's an interesting thing. And then we see Alameda Slim talking with the Alliance about Patch of Heavens being in an auction. And yeah, have you seen Home on the Range, the movie? Even though it's not good, you all know where it's going. Again, the Colonel should not be in that group. Watch the video first before coming to my fan commentaries. So that way you'll know what's going on. Then we see Judge Claude Frollo and Ramesses having a chat, and they decide to go to the Festival of Fools. And Quasimodo's listening. Did he leave Notre Dame unknowingly for Frollo? And then we see Littlefoot is still sad, and Ariel and her alliance are sad for him. Until the Vultures, along with all of Littlefoot's friends, have shown up, and aww, friends reuniting. Pretty good. I'm gonna stop it right here. So I got a lot of things going around. So like with round 5, this is gonna be a 2-parter for now. So yeah, this was Corey the Keyblade Wielder. May Harpy your guiding key. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll make sure I'll cover up the other one, the other half that is.